I'm aware of the irony of titling a video "I'm speechless" or whatever I end up titling this video, and then talking throughout the majority of the video, but I think that is the best way that I can describe the emotion that I'm feeling. You know what though, it's kinda dark in here. I think, okay, you know what, I got an idea. There we go, that's much better. Okay, dude, I don't even know where to begin talking here. Like, it's, actually, you know what, it's kinda dark on this side, isn't it? Maybe we opened this one up. Maybe we close this one now, actually, so we'll close this. Yeah, is that, oh, you know what, maybe we'll open this one again and then come over here. Maybe we stop that one and let's close this one. You know what, I like it better open. Okay, I'm done. All jokes aside, I actually want this to be about expressing my gratitude and sort of my disbelief at how well this fingerboard rail drop did, our first one ever. The reason I put that in quotes is because I've been doing this for 2 or 3 years now, but never on the quantity that I did for this drop, but B, with the transparency that I decided that I wanted to, you know, take it this time. I essentially documented everything from start to finish to, you know, getting my supply of metal from the local metal supply store, my cost, my expenses, the full financial breakdown of it, and I was intimidated to go that route with it. A lot of companies, businesses, and I think at the end of the day, I am still treating this as a, you know, a hobby that I can hopefully, you know, sustain itself financially. But it was kind of like a leap of just like, fuck it, I'm going to document everything and put it all out there and kind of see how it goes. 9 hours, 44 minutes. That is the time it took for every single one of these rails. I think we did 47 or 48 to completely sell out. And here's where I start like fumbling over my words. Every single one of these rails has now been purchased, and today we are going to pack them up, include a hand-signed thank you note, and get these ready for shipping tomorrow on Monday. The main point that I want to make here, which I think it's a very common and also completely understandable misconception, is, oh, you guys are way too high. Come on down here. Okay. A lot of people will still look at like a channel's subscriber count and automatically let that dictate, oh, this person's like a rich, famous, successful YouTuber, influencer, you know what I mean? I think a lot of people know that's not the case now at all. Like subscriber count means nothing. I was getting some DMs of people saying like, dude, why'd you only make 50? You should have made 400. Like, I want to get one. These are all gonna sell out. I think it's important to be transparent with like my past merch sales and kind of all that. Usually like in the past when I've done merch, when I did Falcon, it's like I'm selling 5 to 10 on a really good month articles of clothing per month. I think it's easy for a lot of people to see like a large hundreds of thousands subscriber count, automatically assume like, oh, successful, selling hundreds if not thousands of units of clothing, of products every month. Like, no, dude. My, what do you want to call it, conversion rate when it comes to merch or sales has always been pretty low. It's like I'm selling 5 to 10 items, products, whatever. The reason I'm telling you that is sort of to put in perspective how completely and utterly mind blown I was when all 47 of these sold out within the first day. Because keep in mind, normally if I'm selling 5 or 10, like I keep using Falcon, my old clothing company, as an example. When I'm selling 5 or 10 t-shirts or whatever, that's within a month. That's with me making multiple YouTube videos, you know, a huge build up to this drop and like putting a lot of effort into it. So when I made all these, I fully expected these to be like up on the site for weeks and just kind of have them there and continuously promote them throughout YouTube videos and hopefully have them all sell out within a couple weeks. To have every single one of these sell out in under 10 hours, it goes to show a lot of things, which I think I had been like doubting. It goes to show like the strength of the community that we've built over the past, I would say, couple months since I've really switched up my content. It sent like a powerful message to me, although that sounds a little bit corny, of just like the power of what we've created here with this channel, and I'm so thankful and appreciative appreciative of it. I'm thankful. Thank you. There's plenty of creators out there that are selling hundreds, if not thousands, of products. I use that word kind of to the overarching world of merch, whatever that may be. You know, 47 items is pickles. Why was I gonna say pickles? It's pickles to a lot of big creators. This is not pickles to me. This is some whole ass cucumbers. I wanted to say thank you. This took any and all expectations, even like dreams of what this drop could have done, and it just it blew it out of the water. Today, in today's video, there's a couple things that I want to do, and it's to get all of these rails completely ship ready, which means we go through and add the foam little anti-slip padding to all of them. I also want to go through and print out every single order on my website. It comes with a thank you note. It comes with a thank you note that I go through and hand sign. You know, I think what I'm slowly realizing and I don't want to say coming to terms with, because it's a good thing. For so long, I was chasing this like professional production quality product for things that I make. I've learned that that's no longer the goal. I'm not trying to chase like perfect mass manufactured Black River fingerboard rail production quality. And instead, I want to fully 100% embrace the handmade aspect of it and like embrace the little slight imperfections and like the fact that I'm hand stamping each one before I was trying to make sure each little hand stamp was in the exact same place so it looks like it was done with the machine. But no, that's not the vibe I want to go for anymore. I want all of these to be like, oh, where'd you get that rail? Bro, like Garrett made this. It's a handmade rail. Like that's sort of, I don't know why it took me so long to realize, but that's what I want to go for. Because every single thing is handmade and not made in a factory, we're gonna be like, this is probably the biggest batch of rails I'll ever do. I think for my own workload, I want to stick to like 30 or 40. And of course, like every single product's gonna come with a hand. Actually, you know what? Should I give you a little sneak peek here? Instead of focusing on like this mass production, perfect quality that for some reason I was so hung up on before, I instead want to focus on the personalized experience. And a lot of that comes down to packaging. I had Ben, you guys know Ben actually. Ben mocked up these little, oh, that's gonna be impossible for you guys to read. Well, anyway, it's like these little business card, like little business cardstock things. They say thank you on the front, and then they have that text on the back. There's no way you're gonna be able to read that, huh? It essentially says, thank you so much for choosing to support me and my passion for creating. As you may know, everything I make and sell is 100% handmade by me in my garage. While I take great pride in my work and I strive to make each item an accurate representation of my best work, due to the handmade nature of things, there will always be some minor blemishes and imperfections present. Personally, I like to say that these imperfections add character to my work, but if you are unhappy or unsatisfied with the product you receive for whatever reason, please reach out to me personally using the contact section on my website. Again, I really can't say thank you enough. It means the world to me. And then a little line for me to sign on. Every single order is going to come with one of those. And then this as well. These little packing stickers. It says GGFB, 100% handmade, created in Northern California. Those are just going to be like slapped on the box. Just stuff, because before I'd been just like wrapping them in this like bubble wrap bag and shipping them out. And it just like I didn't think anything about shipping and the whole experience behind getting a package, but that's more of what I want to dive into now. I really want to go for that like just like premium handmade experience, because that's what I'm selling. Anyway, again, this sort of falls under the category of completely oversharing the back end details of my business, which I may or may not be supposed to do, but I love these unpainted ones, dude. I probably should have kept some for myself. I sold everything I made. I don't have any to keep for myself. Whoops. I mean, I guess I could make more, but let's get to getting these things done. I actually go through and I use fingerboard grip tape that I cut up to make those little foam feet pads I was talking about. I finished one so you can just see what I'm going for there. I do it for a couple reasons. The biggest one is just anti-slip, because if you put it on like a desk or whatever and you're doing a trick, you don't want it sliding around. So adding those pads adds sort of like extra friction so it stays to the ground. Another big one too is I made sure, especially with this batch, but for any of my fingerboard rails, to make sure there's zero wobble, like that both the feet are totally in line with each other, because I hate when rails wobble. But if you set it on like a ever so slightly, like even this ground might be a good example, or there's cracks or something, if you set it when there's a little bit of unevenness, if you don't have those pads, you might get a little bit of wiggle, but with the foam, it stays perfect. I just think it's a fun little detail that adds a little bit of value. Thinking about it now that I'm going into this with like a different mindset of efficiency and like the fastest way to do things, which isn't necessarily the right way to do things, I am working on finding the balance between like efficiency, but also staying true to myself and what I stand for with these. I probably can just buy some like, I don't know what they would be called, but little pads so I don't have to spend all the time cutting them and everything, but it is what it is. It's kind of therapeutic, huh? A lot of the time, I'll just like put on some music and hammer these out. I will say though, this is the most I've ever done, so I'm not really sure how long it's gonna take to do almost 50 of these, but there's another one. Oh, wow. That's a lot of fingerboard rails. Okay, I'll set you guys up and I'll hit you with the little fast forward button, aka a time lapse. Not that it matters at all, like I enjoy stuff like this, but I just wanna see how long it takes to do all these. And starting now. As I was going through and doing this, I came to the conclusion that there's 1000% an easier way to do this. If I just got some like anti-slip feet for like furniture or something on Amazon, if I just found smaller ones, or I don't know, there's definitely a better way to do it, but at the same time, I kind of like, it is weirdly therapeutic to cut up the fingerboard grip and slap it on. I don't know, just food for thought, I guess. Okay, that is all of them. I thought it was gonna take way longer for some reason. That was only I don't know if you guys can see that, dude. 37 minutes. In my head, that was gonna take like 2 hours. I think I overestimated that. 30 minutes, not bad. Every single one of the rails is now done. Well, I guess they look exactly the same because it's the feet that I just finished, but they all have the foam on the bottoms for the anti-slip and everything, and we're looking good. I have this habit where it's just go, 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 project, 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 and I never end up like utilizing the project, if that makes sense. I'll make the 30-foot rail, we'll make the kink rail over there, and I'll spend multiple days, making content around this, making it itself, and then we'll finish it, and it's like, all right, on to the next project, which is great. It keeps my undiagnosed ADHD brain constantly occupied, because that's just how my brain works. My voice has been cracking a lot lately. However, I can fully 100% acknowledge that while it's fun for me and my brain to just constantly be moving the next project, for a content standpoint, and I think just to slow down every now and then, I want to start enjoying the creations that we make, even if it's just for like a little bit. So I'm going to steal someone's unpainted rail so it's not going to chip the paint, and we're going to have a little session, because I think we did like 4 tricks on the last video or the video before last. I want to get like a decent session. We haven't actually fingerboarded in a very long time. This thing sort of unintentionally turned into like my, oops, that is plugged in, hold on. Oh wait, never mind, it's not plugged in, it's just dragging, perfect. It sort of just turned into my little fingerboard table, my fingerboard area. Kind of ruined our grip tape last time because there's just a ton of metal shavings and wood shavings and human hair shavings. No, just kidding. There are a bunch of shavings though, so I want to go through and kind of wipe this down to the best of my ability. Without giving away too much, I can't even take credit for it. You guys had the idea of turning the upstairs, but some of you still don't know what that is. Turning the upstairs, not the whole thing, but part of it into like a little fingerboard area. So I have a place for all these obstacles and to test things out. So that's coming up in an upcoming video. In the meantime though, I think this should work fine. Just to mess around with the rail. Maybe we'll whip out some... Ow! Who puts a ladder right there? I do. We might mess around with some of the other obstacles as well. Also, I gotta get back into my concrete game, bro. These were looking sick. I never even sold these. I'm still messing around with them. See, there my brain goes. It starts latching on to the next project already. You know what? I'll blame our bad fingerboard session last time for the dirty grip tape. So we're going through and cleaning her off so I have extra grip. It's like if you're skating in like super old, like clapped out shoes, you just don't have any grip. So that was why I sucked. Didn't have anything to do with my skill level, of course. Look at that though. Look at all that grime that was on my grip tape. One more for good measure. It's like it's like waxing. I'm giving my fingerboard a Brazilian. All right, let's see if that helped at all. I'd say we're feeling good. We're feeling, oh, I got wheel bite. I don't know if you watched, I guess it was 2 videos ago where we actually finished all of these. I also am testing out some new fingerboard wheels. The homie, I should really know how to say it, ureth.fb, like urethane, but urethra.fb. No, I'm sorry. He sent me these fingerboard wheels, and they're made like with a lathe using actual real skateboard wheels, and these are some Spitfires that are now miniature Spitfires. But because they're like pure actual urethane, you can get like real actual wheel bite. So I'm learning to be lighter on my fingers to avoid getting wheel bite. falling. I love fingerboarding, but it is kind of funny to talk about sometimes. Not in like not talking down on it at all, but like the similarities between fingerboarding and skateboarding, both in fabrication, like making rails versus making real skateboard rails, as well as just like actually doing it. Like there's a ton of similarities, which I think is why I'm so drawn to it and why I like it so much. So again, I do want to kind of start out with the basics. Get the fingers warmed up, you know, even though we already did all these. Front board, back board, front lip. Oh, that was sketchy. My front foot almost fell off. Back lip? I don't really do that trick very often. That's a hard one for some reason. Oh, my finger came off. Why is this equally hard? Like, backside lip is harder on a skateboard too. What just happened? Oh, come on. Also, I'm just gonna apologize in advance. I'm not familiar with filming fingerboarding, so I'm trying to just like move the camera with the fingerboard. I have no idea if half of this is in frame. Are we taking that? It wasn't very pretty. I think I'm gonna close the garage doors because we got some bad lighting. This goes to the garage door ASMR hater that I showed at the beginning of the video. You're welcome. You know, I'm too big of a pussy to face my fears in real life, and I keep talking about needing to do more switch and nollie, so we're gonna do it on a fingerboard. My go-to is always switch front board. That one just works for some reason. I have a habit with fingerboarding, at least, where I start like stationary and then get into it, where like the core fingerboarders, you wanna like roll into it, but it makes it really difficult, which I think is why it's harder, or cooler. Oh, okay, right here. That was it. Switch 50. Damn it, that's actually that's hard. My switch ollies are not great. Damn it. I'm focusing so hard on the camera, but also trying to do the trick. There we go. What about nollie? Nollie's always been a little bit easier. Those little like nollie board slides, or what would that be called? I can't land it. There we go. Nollie 50-50. Ooh, no, I'm gonna get nollie over crook. Ooh, oh, I think I cut it off. I like glanced at the camera at the last second. I think I cut off the board. There it is. I mean, I guess here, I'll leave it up to you guys. That's all been like handheld with the camera following my little fingers. I'm gonna set you guys up like right, where do I put you guys? And then maybe like move that there. Let's try that. Yeah, do you have a, whoa, whoa! Do you have a preference? Do you hate that? Do you like the other one better? Let me know in the comments. I think I like hand holding it better, so. Let's start getting technical now. I'm saying big spin, front board. I wanna try to get that. Oh, sometimes it works. Damn, that's gonna be kinda tough. I got this, hold on. Maybe I don't. Oh no, it's coming. Oh, what was that? That was like big spin, front over grind. Oh! I think I keep cutting it off, bro. That one was perfect. I think that was it. And then we can make things really spicy and try to go big spin, front blunt, shove out. If I get that, I'm a fingerboard lord. Now, I've done this one before. It weirdly just works sometimes. Wow, see? Okay. But then sometimes you just look so dumb. Like that. I think I gotta set you guys on the tripod, bro. I keep cutting off the landing, and I just did a big spin hurricane, and it felt so cool, but I think I missed it. Oh, it's right there. Damn it. Oh, it really is like just as frustrating as real skating. That was ugly. That was like, what was that the equivalent of in real skating? It's like when you're doing a coping trick on like a mini ramp and you stand up there for way too long before dropping back in. Like, sure, it counts, but like it's kind of whack. I just want to get it in like one fluid motion, like how it would be in real life. I'm gonna take that one. That was my best one yet. We could also try to get like, I used to have heel flips really good. Yeah, there's some heel. Let's do like heel flip board slide. Okay, yeah, that's going down. Oh, that one felt steez. See if we can toss one to Fakey. Damn it, that first one I did was really good. I don't know how I did that. Oh. Kinda. Again, my rollaways suck. My landings are sketchy. What other heel foot variations? We could do big heel board slide. I used to have that one. That one just sometimes works also. Should I maybe just see if I can big heel first? Okay, no, I'm feeling it. It's all coming back. I'm rusty. It's been a while since damn. There we go. I used to have all these tricks on lock back in the day. I'm saying we go big heel board slide to Fakey. Oh! I came in a little bit too angled on the rail, so it toppled a bit. But besides that, I mean, that one felt pretty good. Try to clean it up a bit. That's the one. I'm good with that. We need to end on a banger, bro. I'm saying we end with a personal NBD. Actually, I think I have done it before, but not in a while. Big flip, front blunt, shove. So like boom, boom, boom. Again, it's kind of a flick and pray trick. I feel like it's gonna be one of those ones that once we get in it, it just happens. Yeah, so this ended up taking way longer than I thought. And I was trying it over and over and over again. Completely forgot about the camera, like wasn't checking the camera or anything. And then, of course, I finally landed it and I went to look over at the camera and guess what? It had died. Of course, I landed it and I go over to look at the camera and the camera is just off and the battery died, so I didn't film it. Here's an iPhone angle. I just slapped in a new camera battery and then I kind of got ahead of myself and I went through and laid everything out with the shipping labels, the rails that everyone ordered, those stickers and the little thank you cards, as well as I got little custom boxes ordered that fit the rails perfectly. All of that stuff, weirdly enough, doesn't arrive for like 3 weeks. I kind of thought that I'd order it and it'd be like a same week thing. It's not. So these orders are going out with the old bubble mailers, but I did go through and print that exact same thank you note just on printer paper. I'm gonna go through and sign all of these and then put one with each individual order and then package those up. I wanna get everything ready to ship out tomorrow when the post office opens. It's funny because I think out of the entire process from start to finish of making these fingerboard rails, this was the most time consuming part. And again, not in a bad way at all. Like I enjoy the personal touches, like packaging the orders, getting everything ready to ship out, hand signing the notes. Like I enjoy that more than I enjoy like the monotonous cleaning tasks, like grinding down every obstacle after it was out of the plasma machine. Like this stuff I enjoy a lot more. It's cleaner, a bit more meditative, I guess you may say, and less messy and grimy. I mean, at the end of the day, it's all fun. Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying I underestimated how much work this was. And I think for the future, I definitely need a chair or like a table or something so I'm not kneeling over the ground for a couple hours. But regardless, we got it done and it felt good to get everything done. Okay, lesson learned. I should probably do that at a desk with a chair next time. Oh, my back, bro. Why did I do that like that? Like hunched over for the past hour. Oh, I also I underestimated how long that was gonna take. That took a while. I'm not complaining, obviously. I mean, that's a very nice problem to have, is a lot of orders to pack. Mission success. Here are all 47 orders packed. Obviously don't want to leak everyone's addresses, but all the shipping labels are face down. Everyone comes with that handwritten note, and dude, that is crazy to me. Never ever in my entire life, I was kind of talking about it earlier with Falcon, Wonder Wax, merch, whatever. This is by far the biggest quantity of things ever that I've ever had, or not even had, that I've ever got to ship out. Like, of the most orders I've ever got of anything. Mind blowing for sure. It's really hot in here. Okay, I know you guys are probably sick of the babbling, the yapping, the what other words are there for just rambling? Rambling. I don't know, man. Like I can only say thank you so much, but I don't know what other words to say. I just hope that you guys know that I mean it. Blown away at the support from like YouTube in general. Like I kind of mentioned at the beginning, this I want to say a new community, even though I know a lot of you have been here for years and years and years, which is amazing. I just feel like ever since I dropped the whole like YouTube bullshit and just kind of did me, we of course filtered out the people that didn't want to be here by now. We've been doing this for enough months that if you don't enjoy the content anymore, which plenty of people don't, they've gone already. They've either unsubbed or just don't, you know, choose not to watch the videos. And you can see that reflect in my views, which at first, like, I'll admit, and I've talked about this openly plenty of times, where like it's very easy to say that I don't care about views anymore, but it's hard to mean it. And I think I've said it multiple times before, but I don't think I fully mean it yet. I do still have an emotional connection to the performance of YouTube videos, which I hate. I'm really trying to work on that. But kind of going back on what I was mentioning at the beginning of this video, it's like the views may be at like the all-time low for this YouTube channel, but like the vibes are at an all-time high. No, just like the community. It is such a sense of community now. I see the same names in the comments showing support on every single video. Channel memberships are growing, which is an even smaller and tighter, much tighter knitter. No, much tighter knitted. What? A much more tight-knit community in the channel members. Jesus Christ. In addition to that, it has been helping grow this sort of financial security that you don't get with social media or YouTube, which I talked about a couple videos ago. I'm still adapting to everything, and I think it's abundantly clear now that like I'm happier. I'm able to find my passion for creating again, both physical creations with metalwork and fingerboard obstacles, as well as just content creation again. Where I'm going with that is thank you. I would love to do again that 50 or 47 was a little lot for my workload to squeeze that in comfortably with also doing YouTube and social media full time. I think if I can do like 30 rails and like we're gonna venture into concrete obstacles again, wood obstacles again. Like it's not just gonna be rails. My goal would be to do 30 products per month. If I was able to like make and sell that consistently, like that would be so sick to me. That really would just be like monetizing something that I love, and it would just further that financial security that I've been trying to build lately. So yeah, I think that's the tentative goal for now. That may change for bigger numbers, smaller numbers. We'll kind of see, play it by ear. I've probably talked your guys' ears off by now, so thank you for watching. Thank you for the support. Thank you. You sick of hearing it yet? Because I'm gonna keep saying it. Catch you guys next video. I'm still really bad at like promoting my channel memberships. I have a link in the description if you're interested in joining. There are 3 tiers. Each tier has its own special perks. The tier 3 perk was actually getting 24-hour early access to that drop, which could be cool if you're into that. Link in description if you want to support. See you next video. Peace out.